20 handicap in the midst of some swing changes, looking to know what's right and what needs to be adjusted. Overall, pretty athletic looking swing with a decent setup so we can breeze past some of the boring things that take up too much time and get our path line up and start moving. Right at the P2 takeaway position, we can see that the club head has worked inside the plane from an active lower body. Lots of knee flex and opening of the hips will tend to bring that club path a bit more around your body and flatter. As you continue turning, you get a little bit locked in that back leg. The shoulder tilt angle is fairly flat, which is going to keep your arm across your chest and body, but force you to try to peek over that shoulder from your P4 top position. Overall, you can get away with it, but it's pretty easy to take this move and start swinging it down a little over the top, which is exactly what has happened. Not the most perfect comparison of frames, but this is the club head at P2 down here and at P5 up here. Variation in club face is part of the problem with your heel strikes. The other part of the problem is that your hand path can get away from your body due to how much you're lifting that trail foot and getting up on the toes as early as you can. You've mentioned in the comments you've recently worked on more rotation and trying to drop that trail shoulder down. I'd say trying to drop the trail shoulder down you've done okay with, as the path is decent, but when it comes to the turn, more rotation in the downswing usually is not the best thing for anyone that would struggle toward the heel or miss to the right with an open face, because more turn only will make that worse. Instead, try to remain planted a little bit more attached to the ground with that trail foot, just to stop you from really getting that right knee to kick in and not giving your hands enough room to stay nice and tight and keep that hand path from the inside. So, reminder of the keys: trying to get the left shoulder working a bit more down at the top of your swing. Still try to work the right shoulder more down, but limit how much or how quickly you're trying to turn out of it. Allow those hands and arms to drop down really close to the side of your body. That way, when your hand path comes down, that club path can follow maybe a little bit more inside to out as well. Lastly, keeping the right heel down until strike, and then alleviating the tension by letting it roll and picking it up to get to a similar looking finish. But generally, more turn is a bad thing. More turn, more open face, more fade. Wait until you lock up your wrist positions and start missing more left before you start to try increasing your turn. Good luck. Sendaswing.com.